The first dark match of Season 5 sees COLM and JC Brooklyn. Two superstars not booked today on week 199, ladies and gentlemen. COLM's been talking potentially about retiring at the end of this season, which I think surprised a few people, ladies and gentlemen. FTN COLM and JC Brooklyn, two superstars who have spent some time in the Cure in their career, interestingly enough. Two cruiserweights as well. I don't think it's a very fun way to kick off our first dark match of season number 5. Expect a lot of dark matches this season, ladies and gentlemen. We're really trying to boost those numbers. If you do want a dark match, leave a comment on this video calling someone out for a dark match, ladies and gentlemen. Also, if this is your first time watching RPW, hello, my name's KR. I'm the commentator here on Regents Pro Wrestling. We are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on the Regents Pro Wrestling YouTube channel. If you want to join as a superstar, become a YouTube member and join our Discord, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this amazing dark match for the fans here today. What a great show it was today. Week 199, a week out from week 200, ladies and gentlemen. COLM going for a Pokemon in the corner. Back first goes JC Brooklyn. First pinfall of this one. And a reminder, this is their first match of the season for both these superstars, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we saw Sibs and Cheese win in the main event against Portia Van Alden and Gerard Caldwell Gore with a big submission win over Drew Payne as well. Eli returned and became number one contender for the Cruiserweight Championship. A lot of fun was had on today's show, ladies and gentlemen, as COLM is really starting off strong. Can have a little water break here. COLM is looking good, though. He's talking about maybe hanging up his boots at the end of this season. I think that might be the wrong choice. If he's still got this left in his locker, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, JC Brooklyn with the knees up just in time to reverse that one. Now Hurricane Rana, JC. A chance to maybe get some momentum. Could have been, unless he missed with that springboard, which he did. COLM now going for a springboard of his own. Potentially from the outside. Big drop kick to the chest. Planting Brooklyn down. I'm interested to see what JC Brooklyn gets up to this season. I feel like this is a match that they should win. COLM has a lot of ring rust around him. COLM's not already been booked too regularly. JC Brooklyn, former World Cup winner for Wales. I think, you know, had his time with Cure and TPV with Norm. And I think JC Brooklyn's never really known what they want to do in RPW. Never really known what championship they're going for, what their goals really are. So I think this is a big year for JC Brooklyn to really come into themselves and really show the RPW universe what they can do. I think this is a much bigger win for COLM than it is for, like, you know, obviously it's the first match for JC Brooklyn this season. You'd want to start with a win. You'd want to start 100%. But I think they're expected to win this match. COLM, again, we haven't seen COLM for so long. He's talking about retiring. He may be on the way out. JC Brooklyn should be one of the up-and-coming superstars of this season, going for like a breakout year. But so far, it has all been FTN, ladies and gentlemen. Back over in the corner, JC, nice reversal. Got an elbow up. Up on the shoulders, nice Hurricane Rana takedown again. Goes for the pinfall. Using that middle rope as well. Rick sees him though, and JC Brooklyn resorting to cheat and potentially go for another Hurricane Rana. But this one reversed by COLM. He drops him into an uppercut. Nice maneuver there. COLM in control, over to the corner, face first. Goes Brooklyn, nice reversal though again. From the corner, couple chops across the chest. Brooklyn with a neck breaker. Very, very, very nicely done indeed. JC Brooklyn looking for something, a drop kick of his own. COLM is planted. Brooklyn feeling a little bit more confident now, potentially. Who's quicker? COLM is. Battle of the Cruiserweights, ladies and gentlemen. Cruiserweight division looking fierce this season, especially with superstars like Eli returning. Very excited for Eli versus GMK. Whether we get that on week 200 or maybe at Breakthrough is yet to be seen. Another lockup between these two. COLM with a power slam. Venturing back up top, perfectly positioned. for a top rope maneuver as he goes for his old school FTN. Shades of Daniel Black with a final act these days. Hook of the leg on JC Brooklyn, who gets a shoulder up though. And again, JC Brooklyn reeling. Ladies and gentlemen, COLM missing with the springboard. JC rolled out of the way. COLM still quicker. Showing off some strength as well. And some technical ability. As he goes for a figure four leg lock. Trying to cause some damage. JC rolls out of it. COLM is always just quicker to the attacks though. Oh, a lovely COLM kick right to the face. COLM just looks more sprite. The fact that COLM's talking about retiring, the fact that COLM hasn't wrestled in months, and the fact that COLM looks quicker and sharper than JC Brooklyn, maybe COLM's been working harder in the off-season, those 2-week period after Regents Mania, because JC Brooklyn, this does not look like a superstar who wants a breakout year, who wants to prove that they belong in RPW. This looks like a superstar that may need to go back down to Origin to really find themselves. COLM is cooking, both superstars to the outside. Almost dropped my bottle of water. Goodness gracious me, that would not have been fun. Both superstars on the outside. No countouts for dark matches. Want to make sure they end in the ring. COLM continues to dominate his. COLM is looking like Season 2 COLM. Well, I think it was Season 2 up on the barricade. His FTA, look at him stalking. Oh, JC Brooklyn, he wasn't feeling it in the end. I thought he was going to wait for him. I think JC just took a bit too long to get up, if I'm honest with you. COLM looking very, very good. Lock up between the two again. COLM quicker, dude. COLM quicker. COLM. Cruiserweight COLM. Let me tell you. At the beginning of this season, if you would have told me, can you see COLM with a championship, I would have said no. Based on this dark match, and again, this is what dark matches are for, showing, even if you're not booked, hey, maybe I should be booked to your GMs, and putting on a show for the fans. And just this performance alone, I'm looking at COLM and I'm thinking, I could see this man as Cruiserweight champion, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Sling blade takedown. Thought it was going to go up top then. He looks like old school COLM again, which I love. Hook of the leg, a lovely maneuver there. Elbow across the throw, 1-2, and JC Brooklyn, I'll give it to them. Great resiliency today. There's a couple times where I thought this match would have ended. Oh, it feels good to be back with dark matches. Feels good to be back with RPW week 200 next week, which I cannot wait for. COLM gets reversed, and I think this can be one of those matches where COLM dominates the entire match, but that reversal right there may have just changed the course of this one, ladies and gentlemen. JC Brooklyn now feeling fired up with a dropkick down low. Maybe finally chance for JC Brooklyn. Both superstars back up to their feet. Over to the corner. Brooklyn, power slam. Does Brooklyn go up top, just like COLM did before? What does Brooklyn have from the top rope is the question. He turns around, flies through his own version of the FTN as he stomps on the midsection of COLM, shoulders down. And JC, I told you it all came down to that reversal. But what a performance for COLM. Again, starting 0 for 1. JC Brooklyn starts with a win, but if I was JC Brooklyn, I would not be too pleased with that performance. COLM looked fantastic. I would love to see these two running back on Warzone, ladies and gentlemen, in the foreseeable future. Because what a performance. And again, I think a performance like that, even though JC Brooklyn won, and again, I'm not Jocko, I'm not the GM, I don't know how GMs think, but even though JC Brooklyn won, I look at that match, I would want to book COLM more than JC Brooklyn after that match. Like, that's how much a performance like that can really push your stocks. What a move by JC Brooklyn to end, though. Stomping on the chest, getting a 1, 2, 3. And again, JC Brooklyn starts with one win, and I think they'll be happy with that. I think they need to sharpen their tools, though, as that performance was really not up to scratch. Ladies and gentlemen, first dark match in the books. Let me know if you want one, and I'm sure we'll see plenty more. As a reminder, this is who we are.